All right, welcome back to another episode of the Big Stiff Podcast. I'm joined here by co-host Rossco. Roscoe! NRL
There you
Finals.
go, mate.
How you going?
Finals footy, preliminaries. How are ya?
Yeah, good, mate. Well, first off, I just want to give a little shout-out to Budgie Smuggler and Young Henrys for donating all the goods. They've been unreal, giving us a slab and some Budgie Smugglers right behind you there, Roscoe. We can see you.
Thanks for the support, lads.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to
Get around them.
We're going to get straight into the 7:50 game on Friday. We're here with Cookie as well. Massive South Sydney fan. He's a biased South Sydney fan.
Is he the most one-eyed Souths fan out there?
I think so. I think he doesn't think Latrell Mitchell did any wrong, so I think, which is ridiculous. So welcome on board, Cookie. How you doing, buddy?
I've accepted that punishment now.
You've moved on.
Cookie, do you want to read out the South team list for me?
Yeah. So at fullback, we've got Blake Taff. On the wings, we've got Alex Johnston and Jackson Paulo. In the centres, we've got Dane Gagai and Campbell Graham. 5'8's Cody Walker. Halfback, the one and only. There's only one, Adam Reynolds. In the props, we've got the GOAT, Mark Nichols, with Junior Totola, the other prop. Damien Hooker. Second row, Ion Kalormatangi, Jaden Sewer, and our lock, the legendary Cam Murray. On the interchange, we've got Benji Marshall, Jacob Host, Thomas Burgess, and John Arrow. On the extended bench, Tane Milne, Patrick Mago, Braden Burns, and Jed Cartwright.
Do you like the lineup, Cookie?
Well,
do you like the lineup?
We're going to start with South first.
No, we'll start with South first. Do you like the lineup?
Yeah, I do. It's what I expected. There was some talk earlier in the week about Mansour potentially coming back, but we've made the right decision by leaving him out, I think. I think Jackson's been coming along really well the past month or so as well.
Tough at one. You like it?
Yeah,
he was a bit spooked last week with the Cleary bomb.
Oh, that's all right. He had an early blue and then he never turned back, did he? And he saved that try when Stephen Crichton was charging through and he took that brilliant catch under pressure. And then they took him out in the air, of course.
Would you rather Johnston at the back or Taff?
No, Taff.
Ooh,
got to keep Johnston on the wing because we can't weaken that. He's best on the wing and he's not a ball player. So you need a ball player at fullback these days.
Let's talk about the back row battle. Kolomatangi, Sewer versus Schuster and Olakwatu. Who's winning that battle, mate? Who have you got?
South.
Unbiased opinion, please.
South.
Oh, why's that?
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Why's that?
I think Keon Kolomatangi's going to be in beast mode. He's had a magnificent year.
Behind that one.
He's had an awesome year, and as you know, he made that Origin squad as well. He nearly.
Oh yeah, that's a handout. That.
Yeah,
Olakwatu should have had his spot.
That's been brilliant. He's very involved. Isn't missing tackles. Very high work rate. Can find the try line too. Then we've got the hard-hitting Jaden Sewer. He'll be a man on a mission. I've got full faith.
Now, let's talk about Murray versus Gerber.
It's going to be a great battle.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be an unbelievable battle. Two absolute weapons, two very consistent players. I actually like Murray a lot better. I think Murray's a bit of a better player, to be honest.
I agree.
But Gerbo's more consistent, So what do you think?
Well, I don't know about more consistent. Look how Murray's been this year. Come on, Murray's been brilliant, really.
Oh, come on, Cookie.
And I put it this way: I think Murray gets through the line better. Jake might have a bit better ball playing, but Murray will make more meters and look to get that fast play ball away as well.
Who do you reckon's fatter? Who's fatter? Gerbo.
Yeah.
Now, Mark Nichols, your favourite man. There's only one Mark Nichols, the GOAT. Talk to us about him. What do you think about him?
His job will be the first 19, 20 minutes just to make his tackles and charge, keep taking hit up after hit up, as he has been, as solid as ever.
Do you think Burgess should have started?
No, because he provides big impact off the bench. He changed the game against Penrith a couple of weeks ago when Tom came on.
Yeah, he had his best game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and I just like that. Come on and erupt off the bench. Yeah.
Now let's talk about Adam Reynolds. Now I reckon Cody's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I think Adam Reynolds was the one that got you home last week. I think he was unreal.
100%.
Sorry, the week before.
He was.
I thought he was unreal.
I said Penrith 13 plus, and he said, "Stick it up your ass."
Yeah, but you guys are saying stick it up your ass and getting rid of him next year. So cop that, you bastard.
Not my decision.
Yeah, well, you should have signed him for another 3 years, especially being a chance of being in a final this year, grand final.
We'd have kept Reynolds. Cody would have had to go. So apparently we could only keep.
Yeah, that's the Latrell factor, isn't it? So let's move on to Manly.
DCE versus Adam Reynolds there, Cookie. Who's gonna have to stand up and really take the game by its reins?
It's gonna depend how the forwards go. But yeah, personally, I back Reynolds in for his kicking game over DCE. I think Reynolds will have perfect.
Turbo versus Taff. What a battle! The battle of the year, I think.
Battle of the future immortals.
I think Turbo's going to absolutely hammer this bastard. I think there's going to be a lot of high balls. I think Turbo's going to catch him all the time. I think he's going to score. What do you think, Cookie?
We'll have a game plan to counteract him. That will be key focus, just like we shut down Cleary the other week. Win the forward battle, kick to the corners, play discipline. Use our defence. Our Sydney defence we'll rely upon.
Do you think they're going to go the same game strategy as Melbourne did, where they just double team Turbo? Do you think they're going to do the same? I'm
not sure, to be honest, but in Wayne I trust.
Now, Rossco, we've actually heard that Parker may potentially have a broken hand and he may be out. You guys obviously will be looking to exploit that, especially if Sully's on that side.
Yeah, and a few years ago, I think, when was it? Oh, yeah, when we played them in the final in week 2, Sully gave Gagai a bloodbath that night. We still managed to beat Manly, but Sully will probably be on Campbell Graham's side this week, so that's good news for us. Whereas Upper will be on Gagai.
You look at Tapau, Aloiai, you got Kepi and Paseka, some big forwards, big minutes.
I love it.
Yeah, I really like Manly. I like the way they're playing. They're throwing the ball around. I think it's a very modern style of playing at the moment. Rossco, what do you think of their forward pack, and how do you think the forward battle will come out? I think it'll be unreal.
Mate, there's no secret in the fact that I love Manly and their forward pack. I think, to me, they're the most rounded and the most complete forward pack in the whole game. Like, they're so big and they're so versatile. So you've got Schuster and Alakawatu, who are like almost ball-playing edge players who just can break a line for fun. But you got Alawai and Tapau starting. They're huge. They're big boys, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I feel like Nichols versus Alawai, Totola versus Tapau. It's a big battle.
Yeah. What's that, Cookie?
Pardon, Cookie?
Tapau will be Kepi will start.
Yeah, well, that's a good shout, actually. Yeah. That is a very good shout. That's what Desi's done the last couple of weeks as well, actually. So,
I reckon that's better for South if Kepi starts.
Kepi was very good last week, though. Cookie, he's a very good player. He's very underrated. I reckon he's a good shout.
Middle.
And Tapau's awesome off the bench. Adds good punch. He's unreal. Now, Cookie, let's talk about the referees. You got Ashley Klein, and who's in the bunker?
Mr. Bloody Atkins.
Yeah, and what do you think about him?
He's a disgrace.
Now,
why?
He's arrogant and I don't like him.
He's done nothing wrong to South ever.
He has. We've got the worst winning percentage out of referees.
Yep. Now, do you think you'll get the calls? I think you'll get the calls this weekend.
I don't know. I put it this way: to score a try, we want to not have any hint of obstruction or any hint of anything, because Atkins would love nothing more than to take a try off. I know that, but put it lines on the reffing the game rather than Atkins.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be a barnstorming game. I think this will go right down to the wire. Rossco, what are your bets, mate? Who are you tipping?
I think you're right, Scotty. I think it's going to be a close game. Suncorp Stadium. I just feel sorry for Manly because they've had I think their last 3 or 4 games have been nighttime, so they haven't had a chance to play in the daytime in the finals, which sucks. But
against the top 6 teams this year, their record's like 1 win or 2 wins and 6 or 7 losses.
Yeah, that's right. But I am going to go Manly 1-12. I think it's going to be tight.
I'm going to go Manly 13 plus turbo double.
I think, sticking to the trend of what happened with Emirates, good luck and we'll keep smiling.
We just like backing underdogs, Cookie, because they're the clear outsiders.
South by 8 for me.
South by 8.
Yeah, the fresh legs will.
You're backing the favourites, Cookie.
Bennett's going to have absolutely primed. I just think Manly are vulnerable on the edges, and we can exploit that. And
can we get a first try scorer? Who you think's going to find the point first, mate?
Saab loves to run that wing, so if we can sort of run boys, get that play going to the left, we could see Alex Johnston cross over easily. I know it's boring. Saab rushes in. I like that matchup. I know Saab's great in attack, but in defence, he's quite ordinary. I see vulnerability.
Into him, Cookie. Now, Cookie, can we get a pre-game pump-up speech? Let's get what's Wayne going to say?
Come on, Cookie.
What's fucking Wayne going to say before those boys head out on Friday night? Fucking give us something, eh? Bit of something.
Wayne going to say?
Yeah. What's he going to say?
Come on, channel the inner Wayne.
Yeah.
What will he say? Well, I don't know. I'm lost for what. Maybe something like to go out there, do what we know. Don't beat ourselves. That with.
Come on, show some emotion.
Get up there.
Get up him.
Got to start. Blaine isn't like that though. He's very measured.
He is.
He's and stick to what we know and do play South Sydney. And that'll, but I'm sure he'll have something to say about losing.
All right. Well, if that's the pump up speech, I'm going Manly by 40 plus.
Yeah, that was weak.
Yeah, if our ground announcer could be there, but he can't because it's not far. It's not Wales. Have you seen our media manager before, Jeremy Monaghan?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, yeah, you heard him there when we were there at South and Newcastle. That guy.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah.
That was a piss weak pump up speech.
So what will we have? Okay, Rabbitohs members and Rabbitohs supporters, it's time to get on your feet.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, get on your feet, baby.
And scream your lungs out. Here they come.
All right, next game, Scotty.
Yeah, mate, we're going to go to the Storm versus Panthers.
Saturday Arvo footy.
Saturday Arvo footy. Nothing better than a Saturday Arvo footy. Now Melbourne, they've been unreal all season. They've had the week off. Bellyache would be fucking loving it. This is the exact position they want. They probably didn't expect to versus Panthers. Actually,
they're $1.30 favourites on sports.
Yes, I know. Now we saw something very funny on Instagram the other day. Harry Grant wrestling, working on his tackle technique whilst watching the footy in the lounge room. Now, go on, Cookie. What were you going to say?
They yawn. Typical Storm.
Now,
practicing the wrestle, Cookie.
Now, imagine if one of those boys got injured. You'd be fucking spewing. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Honestly.
Imagine if Harry Grant goes down, broken hand. stupidity,
you know what?
in my opinion.
It was done with good intent. Like bringing back the old lounge room footy. Used to love it, getting smashed. It's what it's all about. It's where you really like you rein in and you learn your craft of footy on the lounge room on your knees.
Yeah, a bit of backyard footy too. And now, look, now that I've seen that footage, I think Harry Grant's going to have a blinder. I think he's going to be up and about for this battle. I think he's going to be really good. I think, obviously, he's been unreal all season. Personally, I think Munster's going to have a massive game. I think the money absolutely loves a big game. He's probably going to be out on the beers on Friday night just to enhance his performance for Saturday. Brandon Smith, I think he will play well. I think his 20-minute stint at dummy half, early doors, and then Harry Grant coming on. It's been unbelievable, hasn't it, Rossco?
Yeah, mate, it has. Like, what they've got is everyone's envious of it because everyone's trying to emulate it and it's really not succeeding at doing it, are they? So, yeah, I just, for looking at their team list, I can't see them losing. I don't know. That's a big call because at the start of the year, you probably would have laughed at someone saying that playing the Panthers, but I don't know. I just think they're way too strong.
Yeah, I agree. Look, the Panthers haven't been in that good a form of late. I think, obviously Cleary sort of carried them through last week. I think they're looking a little bit scratchy, but they've still got improvement in the game, which is a little bit worrying for the Storm as well. I think they're going to have to play a brand of footy where they're going to have to be offloading a lot. I think they're going to have to do stuff a little bit different. Are we
a little bit disappointed that the People's Champion's not playing? Lumi, Crazy Eyes. Like, he's crazy. I love him. He's just like so raw and just angry. I really wanted him to play the finals, but he's not to be.
So did I. What do you think about this game, Cookie? Who's winning?
Penrith are cooked. Mentally, they're cooked.
You reckon?
Yeah. I reckon Storm will win by 14. 14?
You're going 13 plus. There you go. You've heard it there, lads. 13 plus. Get on it. Who's scoring a try, Cookie?
Nickhouse playing. Who knows? Penrith have wounded. They've got injury issues, and I just think Melbourne are going to be. We know how slick they.
Yeah,
they just haven't played the same since Cleary got injured, have they? Like he's come back, but they just have not hit the same form. They just haven't found it.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've got a weak link at the back there, Edwards. I think he's a bit of a weak link. I think they can exploit him for sure.
Blake Taft's better than Edwards already. Give me
Oh, that's a big call. Are you serious?
Settle down. Get out of here, honestly.
Blake Taft is better than him.
Yeah, because
Nutsack is better than frigging Blake Taft.
Oh, my God.
Taft attacks the ball. Edwards just stands and stands back,
Oh, how dare you. He's been playing for Penrith for many years. Taft's only a little boy.
Wash your mouth out.
Yes. So, Cookie, you think Melbourne's going to win 13 plus? Who's going to be man of the match?
Probably either Munster or Patterson.
Munster or who? Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, moving forward, we got Melbourne. Where you think Melbourne's going to go through?
That's right.
Who's going to be the other one?
Yes.
And what? That's a bit biased, isn't it?
No, I just think last 3 years we didn't have the week off. This time we got the week off. I think.
Fair call.
Gagai, Reynolds, Sewer, Wayne, everyone's going. We've got so much to play for and so much motivation. And
okay, so we go Melbourne South next week. That's your pick. Yeah. Who's winning that?
Heart says South, head says Melbourne.
It's going to be an absolute barnstorming game.
I think whoever plays Melbourne
going to be.
I think that's a given. That's a given, right? Like I think unless there's a massive upset, and Penrith turn it around, I think Melbourne's 100% lock in for the final. The other game, I don't know, but whoever plays the Storm is going to be up against it.
Yeah, well, all the pressure's going to be Storm, isn't it? Because they're going to be.
Sure is.
I think Manly are the only ones that can beat them, to be honest. Like,
I think so.
only because the only reason I say that is because I think Manly plays a style of footy where they throw the ball around a lot, and it either comes off or it doesn't.
Yeah, it's
Like,
very disruptive sort of footy.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So it's either going to come off or not, and I think that's the type of style that disrupts the Storm defensive line. And I don't think, sorry, Cook, I don't think South Sydney can play that type of footy.
That's okay.
How do South beat the Storm in the grand final hypothetically if they make it? What do you think?
Well, you got to start thinking.
I'm worried about Friday, and that's it. I haven't thought, and then I'll soak it all up for what it's worth if we win.
Yeah.
Then maybe come Sunday or Monday, then I'll start thinking about tomorrow if we
absolutely
ones that I message.
Now, Cookie, let's talk about you and Lukey. Are you boys going to be going at it all weekend or what?
I don't know. I haven't heard of him this week.
Hey, what's that, sorry?
Calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm. Yeah, turn it up.
Well, I'll be going to the Storm Panthers game on Saturday, so I will do a little...
That's at Suncorp, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate.
Yeah.
It's Saturday afternoon footy, so I'll do a little... I'll do around the grounds on Saturday.
South game?
Now, Cookie, Presto's just given a comment saying, boo the bunnies.
Oh, well.
What have you got to say to him? Let's get up him.
I wouldn't expect anything different from him. No surprise.
Yeah, from a Chookie supporter, eh? They've already had Mad Monday. Pipe down, Presto.
Blake Taff, future immortal.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Sam beats immortal hooker in the words of rather man.
Get that up, you Presto. Sam Verrill's future immortal.
Right, and 6 or 7.
Low dog act by a low dog man.
All right. Well, boys, that brings us to the closing of another episode. Cookie,
We're not closing.
any last words?
Yes, there is.
Come on, a little fire up. Come on.
Give us a speech.
Up the guts and into him, Cookie.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Can we get a little dance? Can we get a little dance from you?
You're not.
Yes. Come on, into it, Cookie. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, Cookie.
There you go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Cheers, Young Henrys and Budgies for sponsoring this episode. And
Young Henrys is the official beer of South and partners with them as well. So,
absolute credit to them.
Get a Young Henrys into you.